Hey, what's going on, guys? It's TK1, and today we are going over WWE's newest and most hottest question right now. Who the heck is this guy's creepy faction? So in case you're living under a Dwayne Johnson, ever since Raw After Mania, there have been glitches, secret texts, QR codes, and during commercial breaks, they even played this very, very, very creepy song called Nightbird by the artist on screen, which is all very similar to what they did with the White Rabbit stuff almost 2 years ago. Wait, has it really been that long? Anyway, the White Rabbit stuff turned out to be a return teaser for the late great Bray Wyatt, so it's pretty much being heavily implied that this quote-unquote Nightbird is Uncle Dallas, Uncle Howdy, formerly known as Bo Dallas, the real-life brother of Bray Wyatt. But the biggest Nightbird tease that's got everyone excited is this one that says, "You forgot about us," which heavily implies that if and when Uncle Dallas returns, most likely at Backlash France, he will return with a faction to honor his late great brother's legacy. That's right, the White Six is finally happening! Sort of. Yeah, it's also being implied that there's only going to be 5 members instead of 6, and, my best guess on why this is happening is probably because the quote-unquote 6th member is the spirit of Bray Wyatt, and now that I think about it, that is the most Bray Wyatt thing I have ever heard. Nice touch, Bo. Regardless, that means there are still 4 more members of this faction that are unaccounted for, so who are these 4 members? Well, I can at least give you 2 guarantees. Alexa Bliss. Now, we actually haven't seen Little Miss Bliss since she faced Bianca Belair at the 2023 Royal Rumble, mainly because she had a child. But towards the end of said match, Alexa Bliss was actually haunted by Bo Howdy himself, mainly because of her brief tag team run with The Fiend and all that. So if Uncle Howdy is returning, then it just makes sense that Alexa Bliss would come with it. Whether she's a competitor or a manager is still yet to be seen. Eric Rowan. Now, I briefly touched on him in my last Bray Wyatt speculation video. Go check it out if you haven't already. But essentially, the reason why he's the perfect candidate for a Wyatt 6 member is because, well, as it stands right now, he is the last remaining member of the original Wyatt family. Plus, on top of all that, it was also reported recently that Rowan had to cancel some of his upcoming indie show appearances, mainly due to, and I quote, "new contractual obligations." I wonder where I've heard that before. So those 2 plus Bo Dallas are pretty much confirmed, but who are the last 2 members? Well, we have 3 suspects, so Braun Strowman. Now, we actually haven't seen Strowman since, I believe, May due to neck fusion surgery he had to take, but well, he's another candidate for this faction because, like Eric Rowan, he was another member of the Wyatt family. Now, he wasn't one of the original members, but he still owes his career to Wyatt nonetheless. Plus, I believe he was recently spotted in Pittsburgh, which is where WWE superstars normally go to get their physicals, so whether he's in this faction or not, he's definitely coming back soon. Joe Gacy. Now, his name originally came up as, like, a potential, candidate for the White Rabbit himself, mainly because during a White Rabbit tease, there was a binary code that, when translated, spelled Gacy. However, this rumor was quickly shot down, mainly because if you search up Alice in Wonderland Gacy, you'll actually get this image, which was coincidentally made around the same time. And, this was most likely what the binary code was referring to, because Ray has made Alice in Wonderland references before, and, well, it's Alice in Wonderland. White Rabbit, come on. However, he's still a candidate to become a Wyatt 6 member because, well, he overall just fits the whole creepy cult leader vibe. Listen to his theme if you don't believe me. However, I am recording this before the 2024 draft, and, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because NXT is rumored to have a big role in this year's draft, so, well, this entire Joe Gacy theory kind of gets thrown out the window if he's not a part of it this year, so... Hey, Future CZK here. So I'm recording this immediately after Raw, and Braun Strowman did return and was drafted to Raw, which is, good for the guy, obviously. It's just not really good for this video's sake because, well, if he was supposed to be a Wyatt 6 member, then why return him early? Secondly, Joe Gacy was not even mentioned in this year's draft. However, neither was our next suspect, so for this video's sake, I guess that's...
Wonderful! Well, I must bid you adieu, good sir. I have business to handle.
Matt Hardy-o. Oh! Anyway, a lot of people expect Matt Hardy to go back to WWE ever since he purposely let his AEW contract expire, mainly due to his brother Jeff getting concussed and then hit in the head. It's entirely possible that he could be in this Wyatt 6 faction because, kind of like Rowan and Strowman, he was in a brief tag team and even became tag team champions with Bray himself. So if he ever decides to come back, it would make sense to either put him in this faction or have him feud against this faction. However, due to his recent TNA return, I'm not really sure about this one. But keep in mind, this is my speculation and my speculation alone, so post in the comments who you think the Wyatt 6 will be.